A Syrian Islamic radical gathering has been taking Christian-claimed properties in Idlib, as per another report discharged by a Syrian human rights guard dog. Christians in Idlib province face the injustice of jihadist organizations and violations by Islamic factions, in terms of applying Islamic Sharia law to members of different religious communities, an April 25 report discharged by the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights peruses. The gathering cautions that Islamic groups in the war-torn region in northwestern Syria are clipping down on Christians and forcing jizya, a heavy expense forced on non-Muslims. SOR cautions that the burden of jizya, which was forced by the Islamic State during its reign of dread in Iraq and Syria, is an endeavor by Islamic gatherings to drive Christians to leave their homes to system-controlled territories. As indicated by SOR, Idlib has been regulated by various Islamic groups extending from Al-Fateh Army to Salvation Government, the non-military personnel wing of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS. HTS is a Sunni activist gathering that shaped in 2017 as a merger of aggressor groups including Al-Nusra Front. HTS has clipped down on the Christians of Idlib city, seeking after the proprietors and tenants of their properties, the report states. The workplace of Christians' properties of HTS, which considers as crown jewels, has advised occupants to check with the authoritative workplaces, to restore the agreements and set new terms, including raising the rents of houses and shops. As per SOR, the groups have educated the occupants that the workplace has the option to lease, obtain and discard property whenever. Regular citizens inside the Christian people group in Idlib who have fled from their homes are banished from naming somebody to change a decision made by the Sharia courts with respect to their property, as per the guard dog. So also for the regular people of the Christian people group in western field of Idlib, in the city of Jisr al-Shogaur and the towns of Yaqubiyah, Al-Knaya, Al-Jadida, Al-Ghassaniya and Halauz, where HTS and the workplace of the riches, are discarding properties so as to help the warriors' families, the report finishes up. The issue of the property of Christian families stays heavily influenced by radical gatherings of Tahrir al-Sham organization regardless of their endeavors to change their approaches to abuse the Syrian individuals' upheaval. This week, the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom discharged its yearly report. In the report, the Commission approached the U.S. State Department to name Syria as a nation of specific concern, the office's most exceedingly terrible assignment with regards to the issue of strict opportunity. The CPC assignment conveys with it the potential for devastating ascents for nations that orderly, progressing, and horrifying infringement of strict opportunity. Furthermore, Ashraf suggested in the report that HTS be assigned by the State Department as an entity of particular concern, an assignment given to non-state on-screen characters. Ashraf fights that HTS endured in strict constraint, including the ambush and stoning of an Armenian lady in July. As indicated by Ashraf, HTS is occupied with efficient, progressing, and shocking infringement of strict opportunity as characterized by the International Religious Freedom Act. The State Department as of now perceives HTS Auxiliary Al-Nusra Front as an EPC and as an assigned outside psychological militant association. Ashraf stresses, nonetheless, that the EPC assignment ought not be constrained distinctly to Al-Nusra Front. Syria is positioned on the 11th on the Open Doors USA 2020 World Watch list of nations where Christians are most oppressed. As indicated by Open Doors, the years-long Syrian common war has left the nation in unrest and Christians have not been saved from enduring as they are trapped in the crossfire among government and radical powers. Moreover, Christians are in danger if powers opposing to Christianity rule their home districts, an Open Doors truth sheet clarifies. In territories constrained by radical Islamic gatherings, most memorable places of worship have been either wrecked or utilized as Islamic focuses. Open articulations of Christian confidence in these locales are restricted and church structures or religious communities can be fixed or re-established independent of whether the harm was guaranteed or purposeful.